Hey guys, and I'm here for my first tutorial ever actually, and this tutorial is about a mining drill. So a mining drill that, say you don't want to go down into the mine shaft, like, oh, I don't want to go mine, I have more important things to do, like finish my house or blah blah blah, etc, etc, etc. Well, you can basically build this mining drill that doesn't involve you to go into the mines. You can just stand here and push a button, or you can make it automated. I am going to be showing both of those tutorials, so let's go ahead and get started. Now, you just push this button, and as you can see, it dispenses TNT, and it falls down and lands down in the bottom of a pit. Now, that big, ginormous pit was made by this mining drill, yes. There's a bunch of TNT in here, as you can see. I like to just even things out here. Keep all these. Let me just finish this all up, and yeah, so this is your, mining drill, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So, let's find a nice flat piece of land here. No cactus. This looks like a good place to start the mining drill. So, this thing is just to avoid mining, so if you want to, you can build like a big giant pit beneath it so that the TNT doesn't land and then the blast radius doesn't hit your mining drill, which I like to do both. Ooh, cool. So basically what you're going to want to do, what the heck? My mouse is kind of on the fritz side.
Well, maybe you should spend this week reviewing all your mouse stuff here.
So, hey Dad.
Why do you close the door?
Because I want there to be less noise. So, I wanted there to be less noise, not the noise of a paper shredder.
Well,
jeez.
I need to shred that,
So what you're going to do is, you don't have to do this, but you're going to do the basic outline of your mining drill. It doesn't have to be this fancy, I just like it that way because...
Hey Jig, you get it out and get the video recorded and I'll post it.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay?
Yes.
Alright. Okay, I'm going to go.
This is my first video. So, running off my dad's account, yeah. He thinks I'm too young to have a YouTube account. He's wrong. I can be perfectly fine with it. But, yeah. So, you build your basic outline of the mining drill, and we're almost there. Almost there. You don't have to do this, but, I like building it this way because it looks pretty cool. And you are going to need a block of, oh, I almost forgot. You're going to need a dispenser, a block of redstone. Yes, a block of redstone is necessary, and I'll describe that later. Obviously you're going to need a couple stacks of cobble, and a button and some redstone. So, yeah. Obviously I'm doing this in creative, but just to show you guys. So, you're going to fill all this in. It looks sort of like the shape of a mining drill. So you're going to fill in all of this, and I mean, you don't have to build it out of cobblestone, but I just like it because it's more blast resistant. So, yeah. I mean, it's not like dirt, which if something blows up, the dirt, like, the entire thing would get blown up. So, so go ahead and get rid of those and place your dispenser, boop, like that. Block of redstone. I don't want my dispenser to look like that. It's not even going to dispense in the right way. So, let me just dig my pit a little deeper. So, let's dig this a little deeper. So now you're going to need your block of, you're going to need to place that down. You go ahead and place your button. Watch this. You hear the second click is the dispenser. I'm going to be quiet now. The higher pitched click, it's like da-da. Okay, my singing sucks. So here we go. And this is how it's going to work. You push the button and I hope this pit's deep enough. It drops the TNT into a pit where, look at that, it just completely demolished that landscape. So let me grab a whole stack here. And dang it, did I seriously just do that? Did I seriously just destroy the dispenser? Wow. Oh, God. So the reason why you need the block of redstone is because if you don't have it, then it will get caught on this ledge by just like a hair, and it'll blow up your whole mining drill. So you have to have a block of redstone so it doesn't get caught and falls down there. And so, here we go. This is fun. I mean, just pushing the button a bunch of times and just creating this ginormous pit. But it isn't all pros about the, that's so much fun. I mean, look at that. All this huge hole from that mining drill. I mean, not as big as the other one I made over there. I mean, if I can find it. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. I mean, geez, that one's a big hole. If I set that one off a little bit more, then we can talk about a big hole, but I mean, it's a decent sized hole, and if you want to, you can, like, just for decoration, you could, like, put diamond ore on there. Like, if you're in creative and you're just like, oh, I think I want to do this, that, and the other to my mining drill. You could, like, make it look diamond tipped or something. Yeah, that looks ridiculous, I have to admit. But if you wanted to do that, you could. So, man, this thing is so much fun to play around with. I mean, look, you can just create these giant pits in almost no time at all. It's so much fun. So that is the manual one, and if you want to do even more crazy destruction, then you can make it automated. And automated does take up a bit more space, so yeah. Just keep, you got to expand it a little bit, and by a little bit I mean a lot, for the automated, but it is a little bit tricky to get the automated to work. So place some more redstone, place 4 repeaters, and this is something called a clock. And what a clock does, if you don't know, then you just place it around in a circle like that, and you can time it to do whatever you want. See, I want it to be completely timed, so you're going to need a lever for this, and you plop down your lever and just click it really fast. And look, you don't have to do anything, you just watch the destruction happen. See, watch that. It's so much fun to do. I mean, you can just stand here and watch. Whoa, what the heck? That always happens. But look at it. You can just, like, if you want to, you can, like, stand down in the bottom of the pit But look, if you want to see how it's working up here, then I'll give you a view of that. Now the pit's getting starting to get big. Geez, if something doesn't happen soon, then... So basically the signal goes around in a circle, and every few seconds it hits that one and activates the dispenser, which then dispenses the TNT. The block of redstone activates it, because if you didn't know, yes, block of redstone does give off a redstone signal, which is just 9 redstone, so redstone doesn't have a signal unless like activated by a lever or something. So it's like not activated for like a split second, and then the TNT just like gets... Oh, am I out of TNT? Jeez. Didn't know I hit some lava. This one is definitely deeper than my other one. We're definitely out of TNT. So to stop the clock, you just break that redstone, and the redstone signal has nowhere to go, so it's really fun to play around. This is really a fun thing to play around with. I mean, if you just want to have some fun, put a giant hole in the ground, something like that. You know, you're just like, hey, I want to make this ginormous hole in the ground, and I don't want to go mining. I mean, it's pretty TNT consuming, so, yeah, be cautious about that. But if you just want to create a huge pit, then this is the way to go, and, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. It's all pros. I mean, it's great for mining. It gets you, if you need a big giant pit, need a lot of resources, this is the way to go. I mean, you can have it be automated, anything you want. It's really, really a unique mining drill. I mean, you can have it something basic like... I'm not sure if this is actually going to work or not, but let's find out. I'm not sure that it will because chances are this isn't going to work and it's going to blow up in my face. But if it does, it's all worth learning. Let's make this a little deeper. And a piece of TNT. Okay. See, that's exactly what I was talking about. Wait. Does it like immediately ignite when it's dispensed? Or something like that? I'll definitely need to check that out, but just a really cool mining drill that it's not very space consuming. You do have to actually mine pretty deep because you need redstone to make it, and you don't really get redstone until you're decently deep. I mean, you're like all the way down here. See if I can find some. If I can, yeah, that right. You gotta go really deep to get this redstone, and usually block. Now this is gold down here, but I'm in a cave. If you want to get really deep down, find some caves with some loot in them. Like if you're like, I need lapis, gold, iron, I need a whole lot of stuff, and a whole bunch of stuff. The lower you go, the more common that stuff becomes. So if you just really want to get really deep into the earth, like this, I mean, you're at a height to find diamonds, I think. Are you? Almost. I'm like right, like one layer lower than I would be. But it's really a unique thing to play around with. Like if you're with some friends on a server, then you can just like make this mining drill. You guys put it together, send a bunch of TNT down, and it's really a lot of fun. I enjoy this a lot. If you drilling resources, it takes a lot longer, but I'd grab probably a stone pick to like carve out the side of this to go down there and, you know, get the resources out of there. But I think this has been a pretty good video. Just a tutorial about a mining drill. Something just to play around with. I've said that like 20 million times now. Just plop that in there. The ending piece of TNT. That's it. And after that, I'm just going to end the video. Here we go. Here we go. Goodbye. But I forgot there's lava. I didn't even, yeah, I need to figure this out. So, bye. As I'm like standing on the block of redstone. Anyway, bye guys.